10 car Ted.
All right, we got our
Jimmy
racers making their way
Blackwell.
up to the driver's stand. I got one turn marshal. Looking for the rest of my guys from race number 3. Okay, I got 2, 3. I'm not sure if I need 3 on this side. I might need you guys to disperse yourselves
Martin
a
Arroyo.
little.
Ron Williams. Boris Morales.
All right, George, Eric last, Mike, and Nelson.
One minute to the
All right,
start of
Mir
the race.
Fuente, I'll put you in race 3. So I could use it a marshal now if you're free, but if you need to go unpack, I get it. All right, we'll get a substitute.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Chef Dave.
All right, got a couple cars down on the left side there. Mr. Hughes has attended to those.
.30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, folks. Give each other some room here. We're going to go live loop soon. If you want to do one more
15
lap, go
seconds
ahead.
to the
But
start of the race.
we're going to go live loop soon here. All right, we'll let Theo go by for one more. And we are going live loop,
Less than
folks.
5.
Loop is live. Oh, a little help in the middle. All right, everybody's officially being scored here. All right, we got Boris across the line with an 18.3. Dave going 18.9. Jimmy with a 19.2. Ron Cross is 19.2 as well. Careful on the back straight, guys. Careful on the back straight. Right in the middle, right in the middle. Careful on the back straight, guys. Careful on the back straight. All right, folks. We got 2 laps in the books for some of our runners. Right now, it is Jimmy on top of the leaderboard. He's driving that orange and green buggy. Got Dave Kreider currently occupying the 2 spot, followed by Ron, Boris, Theo, and Martin. Got just past a minute down. Oh, we got 3 laps in the books for most of our runners here. Right now, Jimmy on a 19.04. Ron on 19.07, Dave 17.07, Theo 16.05, Boris 16.07, and Martin 15.09. We got minute 25 down, 4:35 left. This is race number 1 on track. Fastest lap so far, Boris going 18.3. Back straight, be careful. All clear, all clear. Got one down the rhythm. Careful in the rhythm section, guys. All clear. We are approaching 2 minutes down and 4 minutes to go. Jimmy's still on top of the leaderboard. He's 1.6 ahead of Ron. Got Ron 6 up on Dave. Dave 7 seconds up on Boris. Well, actually, he's down to 3.9 now. Theo about 16 seconds off of Boris, and Martin only 4 seconds back at Theo. Got 3:45 to go, drivers. Boris still holding down fast time, 18.1. Got Jimmy going 18.2 that time around. Dave going 18.2. Ron going 18.6. 2:30 down, 3:30 to go. Got one stuck in front of the driver's stand. That is our race leader. .245 in, 3:15 to go. We'll see how things pan out as our drivers cross the line here to begin lap number 9. Ron Williams taking it over. That is the yellow buggy with the red stripes. Got Jimmy in the 2, followed by Dave, Boris, Theo, Martin. 3 minutes down, 3 minutes to go, drivers. Oh, Careful ending at tabletop, guys. All right. All good now. 2:45 to go. Jimmy resets fast time, 17-9. $2:35 remaining. Ron, Jimmy, Dave, your top three. Boris, Theo, Martin, the rest of the order. 2:25 remaining in this one. All right, just over 2 minutes left. Ron Williams on 19:07 for pace. Got Jimmy on a 19:14. Dave 19:18. Boris 18:09. Theo 17:11. Martin 14:18. We got just under 2 minutes remaining here, drivers. Race 1 on track. Race 2 coming up next. Jimmy going 17-7 that time by. Backing it up now, 17-6. He's getting faster and faster as this race wears on. Right now, Jimmy is only 1.7 back of your race leader. 120 remaining. This time around at the stripe, Jimmy only 0.7 of a second back, but a little trouble there in the cinnamon roll. We still got minute 10 to go, drivers. All right, I think you're good to go, Ron. $55 seconds left, drivers. Just under a minute to go. Ron, Dave, Jimmy, followed by Boris, Theo, Martin. $35 seconds remain, drivers. Ron currently 2 up on Dave. Dave about 3 up on Jimmy. Some of these cars making some funky noise, but we only have 25 seconds left. I'd keep on going. Careful at the tabletop, guys. Tabletop, tabletop. Be careful. All clear. 15 seconds left. Ron going 18-4 that time. Got 5 seconds left, drivers. Keep on going. I will announce when you are done. Keep going, drivers. Keep on going. Dave, you are done. Boris, you are done. Jimmy, you're done. Theo, you're done. Ron, you're done. One more car making his way through that rhythm section. Don't worry, I won't tell the race director. That'll be a race, guys. Dave Kreider taking that one on the final lap, going 19:09. Ron goes 19:11. Jimmy 19:14. Boris also 19:14. Theo 17:06. And Martin 14:19. All right, folks, if you just raced, I will need most of you guys to come on out and turn marshal. Up next is our second heat of buggy.
Kevin Allen.
All right, this one's going to be Jeff, Art, Tony, Omar, Kevin, and Jordan.
Too Soon Jr.
Turn marshals will be Ron, Jimmy, Boris, Theo, and Martin.
Tony Wilson. AJ Cardinale. Omar Man and Salsa.
I'm not certain. I wonder if it was the body hitting the gear or something. Wall ride number 2. Be careful, drivers. Please be careful. Wall ride number
Jordan
2.
Rivera. 1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, folks, it looks like these guys are almost ready to go. All right, folks, we're going live loop. When you cross the line, your time will begin. Okay, everybody's officially being scored at this point. Got Omar across the line, lap number 1, a 17.7. Argo an 18.3, Tony a 17.3, Jordan a 17.9, Kevin with a 17.9, and Jeff with an 18.8. All right, we got 40 seconds down. Lap number 2 in progress. Tony bringing fast lap to a 17.1 so far. Tony usually warms up about mid-race. We'll see his fastest times in a minute or two. 55 seconds in. Tony already breaking into the 16s. 16.9 for El Tigre. We got just past a minute down, just under 5 minutes remaining. Careful up front at the tabletop. Landing at tabletop. All right, coast is clearing up. Got buck 20 down, 440 remaining. It's Tony, Kevin, Omar, Jordan, Jeff, and Art, your full running order so far. Got Tony 1.1 up on Kevin. Kevin 0.8 ahead of Omar. Omar 1/10 up on Jeff. Jeff half a second ahead of Jordan, and Jordan 8 up on Art. We got a minute 40 down. Fast lap so far. Tony Wilson at 16.8. And Miranda finding one of the pumpkins. All right, we're getting festive for Halloween around here. We got some pumpkins on the racetrack. I wonder who's going to break the first pumpkin. I'm not sure who's going to clean that up either. 1, 2, 3, not it. 2:15 down, 3:45 left. Tony Wilson currently 21 flat for pace. Got Kevin 21.09, Jordan 21.11, Omar 20.01, Art 20.16, and Jeff 18.13. Tony Wilson once again resets fast lap 16.7. That's Tony the Tiger Wilson making his way down the back straight. Tony's pace 21 flat, almost a 22 lapper. Tony looking nice and consistent out there. I'm sure Tony's happy to be back home. We got 3 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Tony now 22.16 in the works. Jordan 21.07, Kevin 21.08, Omar 20.01, Art 20.08, and Jeff on a 19. Got 2:45 to go, drivers. Got 16.7 from Tony, a 16.7 from Jordan, 16.9 from Art, 17.2 for Kevin and Omar, 17.0 for Jeff Miranda. We got 2:30 to go, drivers, 2:30 left. Right now, Tony is 4.5 up on Jordan. Jordan 1.2 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 5 seconds up on Omar. Omar 8, now 6.3 ahead of Art. And Art 8.5 ahead of Jeff. Jeff just clicking in a new fast lap of his new personal best fast lap, 16.8. Only 1/10 off fast lap of the race. We got just under 2 minutes to go, drivers. Tony, Jordan, Kevin, Omar, Art, and Jeff, your current running order. Got a minute 45 remaining now. This is race 2 on track. Race 3 is up next. If you have not raced yet tonight, you'll be in the next one. All right, so your race leader coming up on some traffic. He's driving the blue, gray, and yellow car. Got Jordan in the 2 spot. He's driving the white, pink, and gray. Kevin Allen in the 3 spot, driving the white and yellow. Omar running his signature colors, the silver, blue, and orange. Art also running his signature colors, black, orange, yellow, and white. And Jeff running the 50 Shades of Blue. All right, drivers, we got 1 minute left. Tony Wilson, 5.1 up on Jordan. Jordan, 2.8 ahead of Kevin. Kevin, 3.9 up on Omar. Omar, 8.7 ahead of Art. And Art, 5.6 up on Jeff. Tony going 22.15. Jordan, 21.05. Kevin, 21.08. Omar, 21.12. Art, 20.04. And Jeff, 20.11. Omar that time around going 16.9. New PR for him in this race. 30 seconds left, drivers. $20 seconds remaining. $10 seconds left. Keep on going, drivers. I will announce when you are done. Keep going, drivers. Keep on going. Oh. Oh. The crowd going wild. Jordan, you're done. Omar, you're done. Art, you're done. Kevin, Jeff, and Tony. That'll be a race, guys. Tony Wilson with a flawless run there. Going 22.16. Jordan at 21.04, Kevin 21.08, Omar 21.09, Art 20.01, and Jeff 20.06. Fastest lap being reset on the final lap by Omar Manansala. Omar going 16.6.
Lasse Lundberg.
All right, up in this one, it's going to be George Eric Lass, Mike Nelson, and
George
Bryant.
Lynn. Eric Gonzalez.
All right, I'm looking for turn marshals. Careful after the first
Nelson
jump.
B.
Uh-oh. Do that again, Lass. That was perfect.
Leader. Bryant Mira Fuente.
All right, I got a couple of marshals looking for a few more.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, well, we got our marshals. Looks like you guys are ready to
45
go.
seconds to the start of the race.
So we're going to go live loop. Loop is live. Okay, everybody's officially being scored. Careful going crosstown. All clear, all clear. Okay. Let's see. Fastest opening lap goes to George Lynn out of 16.6. Everybody else in the 17s and beyond. All right, these guys are just getting warmed up. Mir Fuente going 16.4 on lap 2. George going 16.2. 45 seconds in. All right, now it's George, Bryant, Eric, Lass, Nelson, and Mike. 1 minute in, 5 minutes remain, drivers. George Lynn currently on a 22 flat. We got Eric on a 21.06, Nelson 21.14, Last 20 flat, Bryant 20.05 and Mike 20.12. All right, minute 20 in, 4:40 to go. All right, race leader driving that orange ride. 16.4 this time by his pace at 22.01. Got Gonzalez holding down the 2 spot. We got one off the track possibly. Yeah, that is Mike Hughes hitting the home run. 1:45 in, 4:15 remains. George is 6.4 up on Eric. Eric 1.3 ahead of Nelson. Nelson actually that switched to Lundberg now. 0.1 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 1.2 up on Bryant, and Bryant about 7 seconds up on Hughes. Things are changing up here. Things are definitely changing. Still early in this one, 2:15 down, 3:45 left. George, Eric, Nelson, your top 3 once again, followed by last Bryant and Mike. Careful, first jump, guys, first jump. All clear, all clear. All right, 3:20 remaining. George Lynn still in control of this one. That's the orange ride out there. Nelson now moves to the 2, but a little mishap there at the triple. We'll see if he holds on. So right now it's going to be George last, Eric, Nelson, Bryant, and Mike. It's close mid-pack. So right now we got George with a 10-second lead. Got last 0.7 ahead of Eric. Eric 0.078 ahead of Nelson. Those guys are about 13 up on Bryant, and Bryant is 2.5 up on Mike. All right, 3:15 down, 2:45 to go. So Bryant just walked in the door. He might still have fuzz bites on the back of his car. George Lynn that time by 16.1. Yeah, Bryant also a 16.1. Yeah, Eric is 16.7. Everybody else 17s. 2:10 remaining in this one, drivers. Two minutes to go, drivers. 2 to go. And race leader in trouble. He has a 12-second lead, so that will likely not affect the running order. All right, 4:15 down, 1:45 remaining. George now 10 seconds up on Eric. Eric 0.9 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 1.9 up on Lundberg. Lundberg is 9.9 ahead of Mirafuente, and Mirafuente 18 up on Hughes. With 90 seconds to go, we got George at 22.14, Eric 21.12, Nelson 21.15, Lasco in 21.17, Bryant at 20.12, and Mike at 19.15. Got a minute 15 to go, drivers. All right, 1 minute left, drivers. 1 minute left. And it looks like Hughes has left the racetrack. 45 seconds left. Closest battle right now, we got Eric 1.6 ahead of Nelson. Nelson 1.9 ahead of Lundberg. So 2, 3, and 4 might come down to the final 30 seconds here. George still on a TQ pace. He's about 4 seconds up on Wilson's pace. Gonzalez and Nelson, they're about 3 seconds apart now. Nelson and Lundberg, 1.6 is the gap. All right, folks, we're running out the clock here. 5 seconds left. Time has expired. Keep on going. Do not stop. keep going. All right, when you cross, you'll be done. When you cross the line, you will be done. Uno Mas. And that's a race, guys. George Lynn taking TQ 22:11. Got Eric going 21:10. Last 21:13. Nelson 21:16. Brian 21:17. Mike getting 15 in the books. Really? It's that bad? All right, folks, we'll get started with the next round, 7:10 to 7:15 in that window. I got to restart this computer here. All right, and we got the little guy on the track. Aw. It's so tiny. All right, interesting tidbit I noticed. Live RC actually released an update today. That's the first update I've seen in, well, quite some time. Although I don't dare attempt that until we are done racing. Once we're done racing, I'll let it update. All right, folks. Once again, if you guys can give us a hand after racing tonight, we plan on reconfiguring the course. We're going to turn it around. We're going to go the opposite direction. We're going to move some stuff. There will be stuff moved. All right, folks, we'll get racing about 7:10 to 7:15 in that window. In the meantime, track's open for practice. Shop's open for parts. All right, folks, it's that time. We are going racing with round number 2. All right, first race up will be Dave, Ron, Jimmy, Boris, Theo, and Martin. All right, turn marshals will be race number 3. Our marshals for this race will be George, Eric, Lass, Nelson, Bryant, and Mike.
Boris Morales. Chef Dave. One minute to the start of the race. 10 car Ted. Jimmy Blackwell. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Ron Williams. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
Straightaway, go
15
outside.
seconds to the
Go
start of the
outside on
race.
the straightaway. Coast is clear.
Less than 5.
All right,
Martin
folks.
Arroyo.
We're going to go racing here. Looks like Dave's ready. All right, next time you cross the line, your time will begin. Got Dave and Ron already on the clock. Had a little trouble in the middle. Hughes is on the way to help. Okay, lap number 1. Let's see. Ron going 19.9. Jimmy going 17.5. David 23. Boris is 18.6. Theo 23.2. And Martin with a 21.3. Oh, a little trouble for Jimmy, your early leader. 45 seconds in. Right now it is Boris out front, followed by Jimmy, Ron, Martin, Dave, and Theo. We got 1 minute down, 5 minutes to go in this one. All right, $110 down, 450 remaining. So the plan is to do a new track after racing is complete tonight. Cool thing about it is if you help out, you can be amongst the first to do laps on it. I mean, you know, if you help build it, you got to help test it, right? 130 down, 430 to go. Right now it's Ron Williams out front, followed by Jimmy, Boris, Dave, Martin, and Theo. Right now we got Ron Williams, 19.02 for pace. All right, folks, we got 2 minutes down, 4 to go. Ron Williams, 19.07 for pace. Got Jimmy on a 19.10, Dave 18.01, Boris 18.03, Martin a 17.08, and Theo a 16 flat. Fast lap so far, Jimmy going 17.5. Only car in the 17s so far. 2:30 in, 3:30 remaining. Ron going 18-2 that time by. Dave going 17-9. Those are both personal bests for this run so far. We still got 3:10 remaining. Plenty of time left in this one. So Dave Kreider leaps to the 2 spot. Right now Ron 4 seconds up on Dave. Dave 2.2 ahead of Jimmy. Jimmy 2.8 ahead of Boris. Boris 15 seconds up on Theo. And Theo about 6 up on Martin. We got 2:50 remaining, drivers. Closest battle right now, Kreider and Blackwell, less than 1 second apart. So Kreider and Blackwell, the only cars in the 17s right now. Everybody else 18s and beyond. Boris just going to 18-0. Way to go. 2:30 remains, drivers. There it is. Boris going 17-8. Joining the 17 club here. We got 2:20 remaining, and it's getting closer up front. Right now, we got Williams 2.5 up on Blackwell. We got Jimmy 1 second up on Dave, and Dave only half a second ahead of Boris. 2:10 remaining, drivers. Oh, careful going crosstown, guys. Careful going crosstown. All right, it is clear. 2 minutes remain, drivers. Ron, Jimmy, Boris, Dave, followed by Theo and Martin, your full running order. Williams currently on a 1907, Blackwell 1909, Morales, actually Kreider now 1913, Morales 1802, Lynn a 1713, and Arroyo 1501. Oh, a little help in the cinnamon roll, please. Thank you, Lass. 1:30 remaining. This is race number 1 on track. Race 2, be ready to go. Got a $1:30 left in this one. We got Boris turning it around there, getting back on his feet. 1:10 remains, drivers. 70 seconds to go in this one. One minute left. Ron Williams 1.3 ahead of Jimmy. Got Jimmy 2 up on Dave. Dave 10 seconds ahead of Boris now. Williams pace 19:05. We got Jimmy at 19:07. Dave 19:09. Boris 18:01. Theo 17:07. Martin almost on a 16. We got 35 seconds to go, drivers. Oh, no. Trouble for Chef Dave. 25 seconds to go. So that was one of your front runners now on the sidelines. We got 10 seconds left. Keep on going, guys. It's going to come down the end between Jimmy and Ron here. So that is the yellow car, red stripe, as well as the orange car with the green sides. Keep going. I'll let you know when you're done. Just keep driving till I say you are done. And if you don't hear me, just keep driving anyway. Ron, you are done. Boris, you are done. Jimmy, you are done. Theo, you are done. Martin, you're done. That'll be a race, guys. Jimmy Blackwell taking that one, going at 19:04. Ron Williams going 19:07. Boris Morales, 18 flat. Theo Lynn with a 17:06. Dave getting 16 in the books. And Martin with a 15:02. All right, folks. We're getting race number 2 on the driver's stand now. All right, this one's going to be Tony, Jordan, Kevin, Omar, Art, and Jeff.
AJ Cardinale. Kevin Allen. Omar Man and Salsa.
Extra spicy. Guys, I'm looking for turn marshals. Race numero uno. My turn marshals for this one are going to be Jimmy, Ron, Boris, Theo, and Martin.
Tony Wilson.
Need a little help in the rhythm section.
Jordan Rivera. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Hey, Ron, could you help me out there? Over in the rhythm section. Careful in the rhythm, guys. Careful in the rhythm.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
"30 seconds.
All right, I
to
got
the
Ron,
start
I
of
got
the
Jimmy,
race.
I got Theo. Who else do I got? Cool. Boris in the corner. All right, if I can get Martin to help out on the
15
left
seconds to the
side,
start of the
please.
race.
Martin on the left. Martin. I'm looking
Less
for
than
Martin.
5.
Looking for Martin. All right, Martin, if I can get you on the left side over there, please. And an appearance from Andrew Knoll. Sure. All right, folks. We got our marshals. These guys look ready to race. We're going live loop. Yeah, Martin, if I can get you to move a little towards me, please. Yeah. Perfect. All right, first lap, we got Omar a 17.4, Jordan 17.9, Art a 17.9, Tony a 17.4, Jeff a 22, and Kevin with a 17.6. 40 seconds down. These guys are working lap 2. Lap 2, race 2, here on a Wednesday night. Got our next Dia de los Muertos series race coming up this Friday. You don't want to miss that one. We got 1 minute down, 5 minutes to go. Right now, it's Tony picking up where he left off in round 1. Got Tony on a 22.14 right now. Kevin a 21.08. Art 21.12. Kevin also 21.12. Omar right with him 21.14. Jeff a 20.17. Jordan on a 19 flat. 125 in, 435 to go, drivers. Right now, Tony Wilson 2.5 seconds ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.2 ahead of Omar. Omar's 4.4 up on Jeff. Jeff 1.4 ahead of Art. And Art half a second up on Jordan. Still close here, so these drivers are moving around on the leaderboard still. 145 in and 4:15 to go. Got El Tigre leading the way here. So Tony's pace falling off just a little bit here. 21.04. Omar 21.09. Kevin also 21.09. Jeff 20 flat. Art 20.07. And Jordan 20.10. Fast lap, 16.7s out of Tony, Omar, and Jeff, as well as Art. Got 17.2 for Kev and a 17.3 for Jordan. 225 in, 335 remains in this one, drivers. All right, Tony, Omar, Kevin, Jeff, Art, Jordan, your full order here with 240 down, 320 to go. Yeah, Omar's starting to close in on the leader here. Tony has less than 1 second up on Omar. All right, let Omar cross the line here. We'll see what the differential is this time by. 1.1 now the gap between first and second. So Tony 1.1 up on Omar. Omar 0.7 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1 second ahead of Jeff. Jeff 3.5 ahead of Art. And Art 0.6 ahead of Jordan. pretty close race here, folks. This one's looking good. 21:01 out of Wilson. 21:05 from Omar. 21:07 from Kevin. Jeff going 21:08. Art 21:15. Jordan 21:16. So everybody in this group right now on a 21 lap pace. How about that? 2:20 to go, drivers. And we got Jordan Rabar dipping his toes into the 16s, going 16:9. All right, folks, we're getting close to that 2-minute mark. Tony, 0.033 ahead of Omar that last time by. See, Omar crossing the line here. Oh, careful at the first jump. All right, 0.037 between Wilson and Manansala. Got Omar 1.1 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 4.7 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 0.078 ahead of Art. Things are changing as these cars cross the line. We got Omar Manansala now battling for the lead. Kevin Allen also in that battle for the lead. 1:25 to go. Tony Wilson, 21:04. Kevin, 21:05. Now 21:04. Omar, 21:05. Art, 21:12. Jordan, 21:16. And Jeff almost on a 21 himself. Got a minute 10 to go, drivers. 70 seconds remain. One minute left, drivers. Tony Wilson, half a second ahead of Kevin. Kevin, 1.1 ahead of Omar. That's the closest battle on track. Oh, trouble for Jeff. Careful going crosstown. All clear, all clear. 45 to go. Tony, 21:03. Kevin, 21:04. Omar, 21:05. Art, 21:11. Jordan, 21:17. Jeff, 20:03 with 30 seconds remaining. This one might come down to the final lap here. Wilson only 0.8 ahead of Allen. Allen 0.7 ahead of Manansala. 20 seconds remaining. Ten seconds to go. Drivers, keep on going. I will announce when you're done. If you don't hear me say you're done, just keep on driving. It's better to do one too many laps than one fewer. Keep on going, drivers. Keep on going. Omar, you are done. Art, you are done. Tony, you are done. Kevin, Jeff, and Jordan. That'll be a race, guys. Tony Wilson takes that one 21:02. Kevin goes 21:03. Omar 21:05. Art 21:10. Jordan 21:15. And Jeff 20:12. All right, folks. Up next is race number 3. All right, if you just raced, I will need you to come on out and turn marshal, please.
Nelson B. Lasse Lundberg.
All right, if you just raced, I need you to come on out and turn marshal. I got 3 cars down already. Got one down in the first jump of the rhythm, got one down after the rhythm, and then one down after the first jump. Yeah, there's one hiding from us. It's in the first jump of the rhythm section.
Bryant Mira Fuente.
All right, guys, careful in the rhythm, careful in the rhythm. Rhythm. All clear.
Eric Gonzalez.
Wow. We got Art completing the ensemble with the matching shoes. Yeah, I got the Steph Curry's on. Nice.
1 minute to the start of the race.
As the kids would say, Art has drip. That's what the kids say for a highly fashionable.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, so we got Andrew Knoll taking the place of Mike Hughes here. Andrew Knoll starring as a much younger, taller, and lighter Mike Hughes.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
And quieter. All right, folks. We'll give Andrew one more lap here.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, folks. Loop is going live. Loop is live, folks. Loop is live. Okay, we got everybody on the clock here. Everybody being scored. First lap in the books, Bryant Mirafuente with a 16.9. Nelson 17.2. Erica 16.8. Lars Lundberg 16.8. And Andrew Knoll with the 17.0. All right, pretty close here on lap one amongst our runners. Oh, forgot to mention George Lynn going 16.3. Way to be. All right, 45 seconds in, 5:15 remains. Right now it's George Lynn, followed by Mirafuente, Lundberg, Knoll, Gonzalez, and B. Your full running order so far. Right now, too close to call. Whole field separated only by 2 seconds. Got 1 minute down. 5 minutes left on the master clock. Ooh, Mirafuente going 15.9. Careful on the back straight. Mirafuente setting a very fast lap and then having a little misfortune on the next one. Still a long race ahead, though. Got a long race ahead, folks. 4:35 remaining in this one. And Gonzalez able to stick that landing. Right now, it's George Lynn on top of the leaderboard. 22.01 for pace. That's 10 seconds up on his own TQ. Let's see if that pace holds. Orange car is your leader. Andrew Knoll moving into the 2 spot, going 16.4 last time by. Followed by Bryant in the 3, last 4, Eric 5, Nelson 6. 2 minutes down, 4 minutes remain. Right now, George Lynn, a 22.01, Andrew Knoll, 22.06, Mirafuente, 22.08, Lundberg, 22.12, Gonzalez, 21 flat, B, 21.10. All right, drivers, we got 3:45 remaining in this one. So George Lynn way up on his own TQ, 9 seconds up at the moment. Let's see if George can keep that pace going. As the orange car making his way out of the rhythm section. Your second place car is going to be blue and yellow. The blue and yellow fellow, Bryant Mirafuente. Running that Spoon Honda Schumacher buggy. Andrew Knoll running the signature colors of Knoll & Son Motorsports. Orange top, white sides. Got Lars Lundberg out there with the watermelon. Gonzalez, black and gold. B, bronze and black. 3 minutes down, 3 minutes to go, drivers. George Lynn, 22.02. He's 3.1 ahead of Mirafuente. Mirafuente, 1.2 ahead of Knoll. Knoll, 1.2 ahead of Lundberg. Lundberg, 1.6 ahead of Gonzalez. And Gonzalez about 4 seconds up on B. Mirafuente setting a new fast lap, 15.7. All right, George 22.02, Bryant 22.08, Andrew 22.11, last 22.14, Erica 21 flat, and Nelson 21.07. Oh, race leader on his lid for a moment. 2:10 remains, drivers. A 19-second lap for your race leader. That brings his pace back to a 22.08. Which is identical to the pace Bryant Mirafuente is on. Woo! We got George hitting a hidden double there. So right now, differential between Mirafuente and Lynn is .005. Well, now it's up to 0.5, but for a moment there, it was a microscopic margin. Got a minute 35 to go, drivers. Coming up on 90 seconds left. Right now, it's Bryant taking over the one spot, 22.06. Lynn, 22.07. Knoll, 22.10. Lumberg, 22.15. Gonzalez, 22.16. And B, 21.08. Got a minute 15 remaining, drivers. 75 seconds to go. Got George Lynn taking it back. He's now 2 seconds ahead of Bryant. 16-2 that time by for Lynn. All right, folks, 50 seconds left. Lynn's pace, 22.06. Mirafonte, 22.09. Knoll, 22.10. That time around, Andrew going 16-3, but a little tumble here. It's going to cost him a couple of seconds. 30 seconds left, drivers. $20 seconds to go. Right now, Lynn, Mirafonte are 2.7 apart. We got Knoll 5 seconds back of Mirafonte. Gonzalez only 1.5 back of Knoll. But we only have 5 seconds left, so keep on going, drivers. I will let you know when you're done. Mirafonte, you are done. Lumberg, you're done. B, you're done. Lynn, you're done. Gonzalez, you're done. And Knoll, you're done. That will be a race, drivers. George Lynn taking that one, 22.05. Bryant going 22.08. Andrew, 22.12. Eric, 22.16. Last 21.03. Nelson, 21.10. All right, folks, get the mains sorted. I'll have that available in just a few minutes. All right, folks, let's say, I don't know, the neighborhood of 7:55 to 8 for mains. We go 10, 15-minute break. All right, folks, 6 cars to each main. We'll do 1 bump up from every main. All right, folks, your mains are looking like this. Our C group, which is up first, will be Jimmy, Ron, Dave, Boris, Theo, and Martin. Our B group tonight will be Kevin, Jordan, Omar, Art, Nelson, and Jeff. And our A group will be George, Bryant, Andrew, Tony, Eric, and Lass. We'll take 1 bump up from the C to the B, 1 bump up from the B main to the A. Might need a volunteer marshal for race number 2. All right, guys, so time's now about 7:45. We'll get started in the window between 7:55 and 8 o'clock. We'll get started in that window. In the meantime, track is open for practice. All right, folks, it is time to go racing. Main events. All right, our first main event of the night, our C group. That'll be Jimmy, Ron, Dave, Boris, Theo, and Martin. Turn marshals will be our A-man drivers, George Bryant, Andrew, Tony, Eric, and Lass.
Chef Dave. Ron Williams. 10 car Ted. Martin.
All right, I got George, I got an Andrew. I'm looking for the rest of my A-man drivers to come on out and turn marshal, please.
Jimmy Blackwell.
I got a Lass. All right, marshals will be George Bryant, Andrew, Tony, Eric, and Lass.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, let's see. There's Boris. Okay. All right, lineup. We're going to put Jimmy on the 1, Ron on the 2, Dave on the 3, Boris on the 4,
45 seconds to the
Theo
start
on
of
the
the
5,
race.
Martin on the 6. Okay, we got a grid. We got 6 minutes on the clock. We are going racing
30
here
seconds to the start of the race.
in less than 5. Here we go. We got Jimmy B leading them into the infield. Ooh, good bounce for Jimmy. Got Dave moving into the 2 spot. Ooh, Jimmy going a little wide, allowing Kreider to close the gap. So the winner of this one will move on to the next group. Taking the winner of this one to the B main. Right now, 2-car breakaway out front. That is going to be Dave and Jimmy. Chef Dave making a move to take over that top spot. A drag race down the back straightaway. These guys working their way through the cinnamon roll. Yellow car versus orange car over that first jump. Jimmy to the inside, but that puts Dave on the inside for the next one. Little stumble for Dave allows Jimmy to take it right back. We got 50 seconds down, 5:10 to go. Right now, it is Jimmy out front, followed by Dave, Theo, Boris, Martin, and Ron. Still early here, 4:55 remaining. Oh, a little trouble there for Dave. That's going to allow Jimmy to regain some of the ground he lost here. 1:15 in, 4:45 left. Right now, Jimmy and Dave less than a second apart. Fast lap being held down by Kreider, 18-4. But he's looking for more. Got a nice little mid-pack battle. Theo versus Ron versus Boris. And we got Martin not too far back. 140 down. Wow. Oh, it's close there. We got Ron, Boris, and Theo with a battle going on through the cinnamon roll. Meanwhile, it is Dave Kreider's trying to check out here. Right now, Dave Kreider is 3.2 up on Jimmy. Jimmy about 11 seconds up on the next battle. All right, that gap's down to 9.3. Ron holding down the 3 spot just ahead of Boris. Oh, Boris gets stuck. Oh, and getting a wheel stuck. We got 3:35 to go. Drivers race leader having some problems there. All right. Yeah, He served this penalty. We got 3:25 to go. Dave, Jimmy, Ron, Boris, Theo, Martin, your full running order. Oh, Dave Kreider. Looks like he got shot out of a cannon here. 9.9 seconds out front. Got Jimmy and Ron about 1 second apart last time by the stripe. And from Ron to Boris, it's about 5.5 seconds. Got 2:55 to go, drivers. Looks like Ron has taken over the 2 spot. 3:15 down, 2:45 to go. Your race leader driving the white top, yellow sides. Second place is going to be the yellow car with the red stripes. Third place runner, not too far behind him, the orange car, green sides. Closest battle on track is that second spot battle. Oh, a little trouble for Jimmy. 2:20 to go, drivers. Dave, Ron, Jimmy, followed by Boris, Theo, Martin. Oh, careful going cross down, guys. All clear, all clear. 2 minutes to go, drivers. 2 minutes to win it. Dave's now 6.7 ahead of Ron. Ron 2.8 ahead of Jimmy. Jimmy 3.9 up on Boris. Boris about 15 seconds up on Theo. Careful going cross down, guys. All clear, all clear. Race leader running the white and yellow car. All right, we got a minute 30 remaining, drivers. 90 seconds to go. Right now, Dave Kreider 6.8 ahead of Ron. Ron 6.7 ahead of Boris. And something happened to Jimmy. We got a minute 10 to go, drivers. Right now, Dave Kreider 7.1 ahead of Ron. Ron 3.7 ahead of Boris. Boris about 20 seconds up on Theo. 50 seconds left. Boris just took down fastest lap of the race here with a 17.6. Oh, a little durability testing happening. 35 seconds remain. Oh, trouble going cross down. All clear, all clear. 25 seconds left in this one, guys. $15 seconds left. No real close battles going on at this junction of the race. Oh, we got one stuck at the tabletop, guys. Be careful at the tabletop. Tabletop, tabletop. And time has expired. When you cross the line, you will be done. That's a race, guys. That's a race. Your winner, moving on to the B main event, Chef Dave Kreider. All right, podium for this one, guys. Podium for this one will be Ron, Boris, and Theo. Ron Williams, Boris Morales, and Theodore Lynn, please make your way to the podium. All right, folks, this is our 17.5 buggy B main event coming up. Kevin, Jordan, Omar, Art, Nelson, Jeff, and your bump up, Chef Dave.
Omar Man and Salsa. AJ Cardinale. Nelson B. Jordan Rivera. Kevin Allen.
Someone was singing?
Too Soon Jr.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. You're just not laughing yet. All right, I got to know who was singing on the driver's stand. That's awesome.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I'm gonna have to try that someday. Hey, I won't do it when you're up there.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I'm waiting for some turn marshals. Also giving Dave a moment here. All right, let's see what Chef Dave cooks up for this B-Main event.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
What were you singing, Boris? Oh, okay. Oh, Boris is feeling patriotic up there. Hey, we're going to have to get Mr. Knoll up there singing, "Oh, Canada." Oh, bonus points for French. You get an extra lap for that. All right, I got Martin, I got Boris, I got Jimmy, I got Ron. Do I have Theo? Is Theo in the corner? All right, cool. Lineup for this one: Kevin on the 1, Jordan 2, Omar 3, Art 4, Nelson 5, Jeff 6, and Dave 7. Omar, we're racing, bro. Oh, okay. Ah, yeah, those pesky pumpkins. Hey, that pumpkin's got about as much hair as you do, Omar. Oh, man. Omar's like, say that again. Oh, man, it's good to be back home. Hey, I'm up here, Omar. All right, folks. All right, we're going racing, guys. Less than 5. Here we go.
Transponder 7273373.
Oop. A little bit of bumper to bumper traffic. Oh, trouble for Jordan. Careful in the rhythm,
Chef
guys.
Dave.
All right, you can put him down. Ah. All right, well, Art Cardinale now up front, followed by Nelson, Kevin, Omar, Dave, then Jordan, and Jeff. All right, 30 seconds down, drivers. Race leader, Art Cardinale, leading Nelson by about half a second here. We got 45 seconds in. Ooh, a little trouble there for Omar. 1 minute down, 5 minutes to go. Race leader making his way to that rhythm section. Driving his signature colors, the black, white, orange, and yellow down the back straight. Being pursued by Nelson B. They're just half a second apart. From then, it's about 2 seconds back to Kevin. Kevin 1.7 up on Omar. Omar 2.9 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 4 up on Dave. Dave 3 up on Jeff. A little trouble there for Nelson. That looks like Kevin Allen now, your second spot car. 135 down to 425 remains. Oh, man, dead car. Man, tough luck for Nelson here. Minute 45 down, 4:15 to go. Your race leader making his way over that first jump. 2 minutes in, 4 minutes remaining. Right now, your closest battle is going to be Omar versus Jordan over that first jump through crosstown over the tabletop. Cardinale, this time by the stripe, 3.8 ahead of Kevin Allen. Kevin about 6 seconds up on that Omar and Jordan battle. Those guys are about 4 seconds up on Jeff. Actually, now 3 seconds. Jeff setting fast lap of the race last time by at a 16.8. We got 225 in, 335 to go. Careful going crosstown, guys. Careful going crosstown, crosstown, crosstown. Yeah, go ahead, Dave. You served your penalty. 320 remaining, drivers. Art, Kevin, Omar, Jordan, Jeff, Dave, and Nelson, your full running order. Got 250 down, 310 to go. That Omar Jordan battle still going strong. Neither of these guys giving an inch. And trouble for Kevin there. That is going to make that Omar Jordan battle now for the 2 spot. Meanwhile, Cardinale has set sail, opting for early checkout. These guys, bags packed, the window down. 2:45 remaining. Cardinale 8.6 up on that second place battle, which is now headed up by Jordan. Omar with the drag race down the back straightaway, taking it back. 2, 3, and 4 right now. The battle to watch, and you got the 5th place car coming in a hurry. Oh. Omar in the 2, followed by Kevin. Oh, Jeff getting clipped there. Incidental contact. We got 2:15 remaining, drivers. It's those pumpkins. Yeah, we're blaming the pumpkins. All right, 2 minutes to go, drivers. Right now, Art 8.8 ahead of Omar. Omar 0.5 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 2.5 up on Jordan. Jordan 1.8 ahead of Jeff. You got a minute 45 to go, drivers. All right, Cardinale continuing to lead. He's making his way through the S's. Whoa, trouble for Kevin there. Need a little help. So that is going to allow Omar and Jordan to leave Kevin behind for the moment being. Oh, a little durability testing going on. Didn't see it, but I heard it and I felt it. Minute 10 to go, drivers. Art, Omar, Jordan, Kevin, Jeff, Dave, and Nelson, the full order. Man, trouble for Kevin. That car is dead. We got 50 seconds left, drivers. 5:02 go. Uh-oh, trouble for Dave as well. Dave pulling it aside. We got 43 seconds left and only 4 cars remaining in this one. Oh, Jordan making the move on Omar there. All right, 30 seconds left. Closest battle on track. Jordan versus Omar versus Jeff. These guys are only 4 seconds behind Cardinale now. Cardinale has a 20-second lap in there. 15 seconds to go. Cardinale's already got one hand into the A main. 5 seconds left. Jeff is starting to catch these guys. Oh, a little trouble for Omar. Oh, a little side to side. And time has expired. Jordan taking the 2 spot. All right, that'll be a race, guys. So, Art, get ready for the A main. Podium for this one will be Jordan, Jeff, and Omar. Jordan, Jeff, and Omar to the podium, please. All right, up next is the A main event. I might need a volunteer marshal or 2 for this one. Podium is Jordan Jeff Omar. All right, our A
George
main
Lynn.
is going to be George, Bryant, Andrew, Tony, Eric, Lass, and Art.
Bryant Mira Fuente. Andrew Newell.
Careful on the straightaway, guys. Straightaway, straightaway.
Bryant Mira Fuente. Lass Lundberg. Eric Gonzalez. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Yeah. Yes. Sure.
George Lynn. Tony Wilson. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Hey, Julian, you want to turn marshal? Awesome.
30 seconds.
Omar
to the
doesn't want to
start of
stand
the
near
race.
you. Says you smell bad. All right. Let's
15
see. I'm
seconds
looking
to the
for
start of the
Noel,
race.
and I'm looking for Cardinale.
Andrew Newell.
I just got to get you checked in here, Art.
Less than 5. AJ Cardinale.
All right, everybody's checked in. I got marshals out here. I got someone in this corner, right? Omar, to your right. Do I have somebody? Awesome. All right, it's going to be George on the 1, Bryant on the 2, Andrew on the 3, Tony on the 4, Eric on the 5, Lass on the 6, and Art on the 7. All right, grid is set. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. We are going racing here with our A-main event in less than 5. Here we go. Yeah, Lynn leading him through the cinnamon roll. Good buggy train here. Oh, George getting leapfrogged. A little bit of bumper cars here. So Noel taking advantage of that, moving up to the 2 spot, but Noel goes a little wide. Whoa, Noel gets carried there. Oh, man, a little pile up here. We got 30 seconds in. George Lynn now 0.9 ahead of Bryant. Bryant is 1.5 ahead of Lundberg. Lundberg 0.9 ahead of Cardinale. Cardinale 1.3 ahead of Wilson. And it's about 3 seconds back to that Noel Gonzalez battle. We got 55 seconds in, 5:05 to go. Plenty of time remaining in this one. Mirafuente going 16-0. Lynn going 16-2. Lundberg is 16-9. Wilson is 16-8. Everybody else in the 17s at the moment. We got a minute 15 in, 4:45 to go. Mirafuente, a little stumble there. That's going to allow Lynn to have some breathing room here. Prior to that, the gap is 0.8. Let's see what the margin is at the line this time around. It'll be 1.5. George Lynn going 16-1 that time around. That is the orange ride. Race leader out of the rhythm section. Second place driving the yellow and blue. Third place looks to be a battle of brewing between Lundberg, Cardinale, and Wilson. 1:45 down and 4:15 to go. Oh, Mirafuente takes the tumble. 2 minutes down, 4 minutes to go. George going 16-0 that time around. All right, 3:50 to go, drivers. George Bryant last, followed by Art, Tony, Eric, and Andrew. Your full running order. Fast lap so far, Mira Fuente at 15.9. That third place battle starting to heat up here. Lundberg leading Cardinale and Wilson. They make their way through that rhythm section. We got 2:35 down, 3:25 to go. Third place battle down the back straight. And Wilson hounding Cardinale. Cardinale hounding Lundberg. We got 3:10 to go. A little trouble there. Wilson Cardinale getting mixed up. And that is going to allow Andrew Knoll to close the gap here. So Knoll is gaining ground. Oh, a little trouble for your second place car. We got 2:50 to go. Drivers just past halfway. Right now it's George Bryant last. Tony, Tony, Art, Andrew, and Eric. Race leaders are making their way up on some traffic here. Orange car is your leader. Second place will be the blue and yellow fellow. We got 2:25 to go, drivers. George Lynn now about 7 seconds up on Bryant. Bryant 2.8 ahead of Lundberg last time by at the line. Oh, careful up front. We got a little mix up there. Andrew Knoll putting the move on EG. We got 2 minutes to go, drivers. About mid-pack battle. It's going to be EG versus Tony versus Andrew. 1:45 remains. Oh, careful on the back straight, guys. Back straight, back straight. 1:35 to go, drivers. 1:35 left. George Bryant last. Art, Eric, Tony, and Andrew. Your full order here. $1:20 to go. Closest battle is going to be Bryant and last. They're 1.8 apart. A minute 10 to go, drivers. Careful going crosstown, guys. Careful going crosstown. All clear, all clear. 1 minute to go, drivers. Looks like Wilson now making his way by car. See what the margin is here at the line. Lundberg up by 1.1. 20 seconds left, drivers. Oh, Mira Fuente skies it out. Careful at the tabletop, guys, on the landing. 15 seconds left. Five seconds to go. And time has expired. When you cross the line, you will be done. One more car, and that'll be a race, guys. So it is going to be George Lynn, Lars Lundberg, and Tony Wilson on the podium tonight. The rest of the order will be Bryant, Eric, Andrew, and Art. All right, folks, that will conclude Wednesday night racing. All right, so we are going to be tearing up. Well, we're not going to tear up much. We're going to be moving some stuff around. So I'll be down there in just a minute to direct traffic on that. I got a plan, guys. In the meantime, podium is George, Lass, and Tony. All right, folks, we will see you next time racing on Friday night. You guys take care. Have a good night.